Alright, we have finally reached part 5, okay? Gap text. Very, very important thing about part 5, okay? I'm just gonna be telling you the techniques straight up, okay, right in the beginning of this video, but that doesn't mean that you had to click out of this video. You know what? I changed my mind. I will say it at the end of the video, right? Y'all cannot stop me. Ha! Okay, so let's see. Okay, so please stay. Listen to this video and stay all the way to the end, because at the end I will tell you the secret technique. Not so secret anymore since I posted it on YouTube, but oh well. A secret technique I will be teaching you to answer your part 5. Okay, so let's take a look at our title right here, importance of self-discipline. So we all know self-discipline is something that is really important for us to have, because without self-discipline, you wouldn't complete your homework, you wouldn't go for tuition, and you wouldn't come and watch my videos because you want to improve your English. So all these, there are self-discipline involved. Okay, so for part 5, you have 6 blank spaces for you to fill in your answers. However, the options down here at the bottom, they will give you 8 choices. Okay, but we don't there are 2 answers that are extra, so we can just ignore them. Okay, you don't need to use everything. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. Self-discipline is important in everyone's life. It teaches us how to be determined to persevere. Persevere is like, you don't give up, okay? You continue doing something. And how to resist distractions and temptations. So usually your distractions, because you guys are students, right? Your distractions will be your phones, because once you use your phone, most likely you are going to be distracted with your social medias, okay? What's being uploaded on TikTok and all those things, okay? And then you will be tempted to just keep watching these videos and stop doing your homework or your revisions altogether. So for the first paragraph, it is usually about introduction, okay? They basically tell you what is like self-discipline, okay, and what is it like in your everyday life, which makes your answer C. As students, it is necessary to exercise self-discipline, okay? That is our main point here, and then we continue to elaborate. Why is it necessary? Why is it a must? Why is it a need to have self-discipline? It's because it can teach us to be determined and persevere, not to give up, and to stop using our phone and resist temptations when we are supposed to be doing something else. Okay, so you see, that's the elaboration of the answer right there. Okay, moving on to second paragraph. Self-discipline is needed for 2 reasons. Okay, so let's see what's the first reason. Yeah, because they already tell you there are 2 reasons, right? So obviously they will elaborate, they will explain to you what's the first reason, and they will elaborate to you what's the second reason. So let's take a look at question 36, H. Firstly, you see, that's the first reason already, because they say firstly, it is only through self-discipline that we can achieve our goals. Okay, that is the first reason. We don't look at firstly to determine whether this is a point or not. Okay, we look at the main point right here in this sentence, which is to achieve our goals. That is our first reasons. Okay, first reason why we need self-discipline, number 1, is to achieve our goals. So obviously we need to elaborate on our point, okay, later on. Okay, so H, the answer is a point, right? Along with C is the point, and the sentence after that is the elaboration. So let me bracket. This is the elaboration. It's basically the explanation. Okay, this right here is also the elaboration. A student needs self-discipline to do well in his or her studies. There will always be subjects or topics that are tough. Tough means difficult, not enough time in the day, or days when students feel lazy. However, these can be overcome with self-discipline. Okay, these are our elaboration. We can talk about like a sentence that allows the other person to relate to the problem, such as, the subject is tough, the homework, there's a lot of homework, there are days where we don't feel like doing anything, there's not enough time in the day, okay, and then we offer a solution, okay, but with self-discipline, all these can be avoided. You can take a rest, and then eventually you can pick up the pace again, something like that. Okay, so we have our first example right here. Okay, Vanessa. Let's see what is Vanessa doing. Okay, let me erase this. Accidentally wrote a bracket here. Take Vanessa for example. Vanessa is a good student who has self-discipline. Oh, okay. So our main character here is Vanessa, yeah? And we are saying that she is a good student with self-discipline. So obviously the whole and entire paragraph will be talking about how good of a student she is. Okay? She practices this habit. although her younger siblings get to watch TV, play computer games, or go on the internet. She talked about her younger siblings get to watch TV, do all the fun stuff. So she practices this habit. We all know this habit is self-discipline. So E, is obviously like a further elaboration of how Vanessa is a disciplined person. Okay, so let's take a look at E. She chooses to put in at least 2 hours of study every day. Okay, see, she chooses to put, she's not being forced to do so. So this shows that she's disciplined. Okay, and this shows that Vanessa is able to resist distractions and stick to her plans or goals. Okay, although she has the potential to be a good student. You see, potential means that she can be a good student, she just chooses not to. Okay, but we don't know whether we are still talking about Vanessa or not, right? So we continue reading this paragraph. She does not focus on her priorities. So she doesn't do her homework, she doesn't finish her homework, she doesn't do her revision or sleep early for school next day. So obviously this is not Vanessa, because we say Vanessa, she sticks to her plans or goals. So here we are talking about another person. And again, how do we know we're talking about another person? Because they gave you the name Ashley here. This will be harmful for Ashley in the long run. So after a lot of time passes, Ashley would be the one who suffers the consequences. Okay, so this means for the second last paragraph right here, questions 38 and 39, we are talking about Ashley, and Ashley is not a good student. Okay, so of course in the beginning we need to introduce who is this person, right? Otherwise we would think that we are still talking about Vanessa. Okay, so the answer is boy. Ashley, on the other hand, lacks self-discipline. She's the opposite of Vanessa. Okay, and then we gave examples and then we gave examples on things that she does that shows that she has no self-discipline. Okay, and then obviously we talk about all these actions that she's doing. So in the long run there will be a consequence, right? There will be a result to her actions. Is it a good result or a bad result? Obviously it's bad, because Ashley has not been a good student. Okay, so that's why our answer is F. As a result, she is always waking up late for school, putting off her homework or studies. Putting off means delay, and making excuses for things. You see all the negative and bad things she's doing here. So okay, I hope that you guys are not like Ashley. We all should learn from Vanessa. Okay, secondly, you see, why do we have secondly here? Do you guys still remember? Oh my god, where's my mouse? Do you guys still remember that we have 2 reasons, right? Self-discipline is needed for 2 reasons, right? The first reason we said that is to achieve our goals. Okay, so the second reason, a student who is disciplined will be able to accept strict training. That is our second reason. You see, the first reason they gave you an example is elaborated quite long, yeah? Okay, he or she is most likely to have or be able to develop good qualities. It's really, really good if you can accept strict training from like your teachers, whoever. Of course, you all need to tell the difference between strict training and whether a person is misusing their power. Okay, so he or she is more likely to have or be able to develop good qualities. So likely for question 40 is going to elaborate about the good qualities. What are they, right? Something like that. So we say our answer is G. These include positive thinking, patience, commitment, and perseverance. You see, we elaborate what are the good qualities in question 40. The student will thus not feel stressed easily or lose his or her temper at others. Okay, so that is the end of this part 5. Very, very easy. Okay, so now you have finally come to the part of the video where I'm going to be teaching you the secret technique to answer part 5. Okay, so because it's a secret technique, let me change the color, although I do not know whether you can see much or not. So you all must remember, for part 5, the text always starts off with an introduction. Okay, and then it will eventually move on to the elaboration. Okay, or they will tell you like the methods or maybe the flow of a story. Okay, what do I mean by flow of a story? Let's say if we want to go on a picnic, obviously the flow of the story, the introduction starts by saying that, oh, father wants to bring us for a picnic at the beach. So what's the flow of the story? We get out early in the morning, mother prepared breakfast, we went out, we reached there, we played on the beach, we cleaned up, we went home. That's the flow of the story. And then we end with a conclusion. Okay, conclusion is, when you put everything to a close, you do not bring up new topics in the conclusion. You do not bring up new things that you're not going to provide an answer to, because what do you call that? Like, it's already finishing already. No point you bring out a new thing for the readers to be thinking about, just finish it. When you're done with a speech, just end it, right? Let's say you're giving a speech to your classmates about how to stay healthy. And then suddenly you end your conclusion with, do you know what are the food that will make you healthier? And then you just finished and then you say, okay, thank you for listening. That's all to my speech. Hey! You have to give a conclusion, okay? Not give more questions, not bring up anything new for people to answer. Okay? So this is the secret technique to your part 5, okay? You can see here, in the beginning, they talk about the introduction, okay? And then they give you the 2 reasons right here. They elaborate on the 2 reasons, and then 2 reasons right here. But this text did not show you a conclusion, okay? They just elaborate on the 2 reasons right here. But usually there is a conclusion, okay? So that is the end of these part 1 to part 5 English Form 1 to Form 3 English explanation video series. I hope that you guys have been watching all 5 videos. If you haven't, okay, click onto my channel, go look for the remaining 4 videos to have a look at what are the explanations and secret techniques I've shared in those videos, okay? And let me think. Oh yeah, so if this video has helped you, please leave a like behind, share this video on social media, on your social media as well, that on your Instagram stories, like leave a link on your Instagram stories as well to let your friends know and about my channel and all those things, right? And if this video has helped you, obviously leave a subscription behind as well, okay? Because I'm teaching you something for free and I'm asking you for your help to subscribe to my channel and watch the videos and the contents that I produce, okay? So that'll be all. I'll see you, I think, maybe the week after, because initially I thought that I wanted to upload videos for 4 weeks of every month, but I feel like I need to take a break, so I'll be uploading 3 weeks worth of video every month for you guys to watch. So I would like for you guys to support my videos and my channel, obviously, because I am really keen on wanting 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I hope that you guys can help me achieve it. So yeah, that will be all for today's scholars. I'll see you kids in the videos of next week, I think. Oh, sorry, next month, right? Okay, in next month. Bye!